Jay, welcome back to the channel. This is the Titans Talking Toys, everybody. Man, New York Comic Con. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Things just don't seem to ever stop in the toy world. This is absolutely bonkers, everybody. I am over the moon about what's going on over at New York Comic Con 2025. And I wanted to share some of the things that are happening with you. We have a man on the ground as well. One of our producers is actually at New York Comic Con 2025. And if you guys go over to the Instagram page for TitanToys.com, you'll be able to see all the wonderful new pictures and videos that he's actually taking while he's visiting New York Comic Con. It's actually a blast. This is amazing, guys. But I want to start off talking about G.I. Joe. That's right, everybody. The G.I. Joe team is crazy, crazy, crazy at work, revealing brand new drops and reveals at New York Comic Con 2025. I'm going to keep saying that. It's freaking amazing. Let's have a quick look at this. Oh my God, this is absolutely, truly, truly special, everybody. I am absolutely over the moon with this. Let's have a look. Let's head over to New York Comic Con 2025, courtesy of our good friends over at HissTank.com. Guys, HissTank.com is a wonderful news resource for action figure news all year round. Give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay and the Titans Talking Toys sent you. This is awesome, everybody. First off, Pythona. That's right. Pythona of Cobra La went up for pre-order for Hasbro Pulse Premium members only. And this seems to be an ongoing situation with that particular release. No details yet as to when this will come to the general public, but what usually happens in these cases is after the convention ends, there will be an announcement on Hasbro Pulse's social media pages to announce when she'll be up for pre-order by regular fans. So keep your eyes tuned to that. Of course, keep your eyes tuned here to TitanToys.com so we can tell you all about it. But in the meantime, let's take a look at some of the details for Pythona. She's absolutely stunning. There she is, the venomous Pythona, going up for pre-order right now on HasbroPulse.com. She's absolutely amazing. Some of the details that can be gleaned off of this, if we head over to the actual pre-ordering page, this is for Premium Plus members only. So as you can see, it literally is only for Premium Plus members. G.I. Joe Classified Series 172, Cobra La Pythona. She's retailing for a whopping $46.99. Now, she is a deluxe figure, and she comes with a host of different accessories. And of course, if you are a fan of G.I. Joe the movie, you have to pick her up. Hopefully, there'll be enough stock. And it's my understanding that they just keep restocking as she's ordered. But obviously, anyone who's actually at New York Comic Con 2025 will be able to pick up Pythona today, as well as the rest of the weekend. And she looks absolutely glorious. I mean, take a look at this. Man, the venomous Pythona. I love the soft goods. I love all of the accessories that she comes with. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like a scythe or some sort of like bladed ring. I think there's a few characters actually had that in like Soul Calibur or something like that. But again, everything is alive. So it could be like an electrical eel type of situation. She also has the eel cluster, which is used to chomp away at chain link fences and such like that. Her armor looks exactly like what it did in the cartoon. Man, it's just so organic, and really it doesn't look like it's a fabric at all. It's absolutely stunning. Amazing. She also, of course, comes with a soft goods cape, and it looks great. It actually has a different texture on the back than it does in the front, and it looks amazing. Black on the outside and pink on the inside. It's beautiful. She comes with a host of different accessories. I mean, this is why she is a deluxe figure. She's absolutely loaded with accessories, including two of those electrical eel attachments that look really cool. They're almost like bladed circular weapons. She has a very stoic face compared to her almost venomous like vampiric face. You can detach the actual top knot that she wears on her ponytail. Very cool. She also comes with that multi-linked eel creature, which I said earlier uses to chomp away at chain link fences. She's even got the octopus, which actually attaches to your face and prevents you from breathing. That's how I believe Sergeant Slaughter was taken down at one point, as well as some of the. Actually, no, sorry, my bad. This was actually what she threw at a few of the Crimson Guards to get past them during the raid on the Terradrome. She also has the holographic clam, which actually shows the BET generator. She has that gigantic gemstone, which he uses to bribe the Dreadnoks into her service. Absolutely stunning. And it just keeps going, everybody. She has that little turtle creature, which she uses to wrap unsuspecting enemies. She's got it looks like the foam that she literally ripped out of the clam creature, which was holding on to Cobra Commander. The venomous strike with the actual venom coming out of her fingertips. She's got 2 slayed hands. Actually, I am wrong. There is the conch, which she used to actually get the ribbons to tie up her enemies. I'm not really sure exactly what this one is. I'm pretty sure it was in the movie, but I can't remember what it is. It looks like a tiny little turtle with multiple tentacles. Really, just absolutely grotesque kind of creatures that come with this. But she's a huge pack out. Absolutely stunning with all the accessories. And she wouldn't be Pythona without all of these. She's a master of her own martial arts. In freaking incredible. Pythona is absolutely stunning. And look at this wonderful environment done by the photographers over at G.I. Joe. The G.I. Joe team at Hasbro. In freaking insane. Pythona is a force to be reckoned with. And she looks, with or without her cape, she looks absolutely insane. I really have to get there into my collection. I hope that the general sale will go up soon because I just do not have the Premium Plus member. I've ordered it multiple times in the past, but as of late, it's become a little bit more prohibitive to actually pick it up. So I will be waiting for the regular release sale when it becomes available. She is, of course, a master of martial arts and showcases it right here for everyone to see. And, of course, get in her way and she'll just tangle you up into her little web. Pythona is now available over at HasbroPulse.com for $46.99 USD. Head over there right now, guys, and pick up your version of Pythona. I'm just going to double check that I'm on the right currency because thinking about that seems a bit high for whatever reason. I'm just checking on the currency converter here. Where do I check for the currencies here? I don't know. Where's the currencies? There it is, USA English. Yeah, location is USA. Okay, we're good. So yes, $46.99 for Pythona deluxe set. Amazing. We had a number of different drops as well, including some brand new announcements for drops. Well, I want to thank our good friends over at ToyHabits.com for showing for being at San Diego. Sorry, at New York Comic Con 2025. It's amazing to have a man on the ground. Michael is actually at New York Comic Con, and he's there front and center to take a look at all of these wonderful new releases for G.I. Joe. He showcased on if you head over to ToyHabits.com, a wonderful news resource for toy news all year round. Give them a like and a follow. Tell them the Titan Talking Toys sent you. There's a lot to talk about here, guys. This article was written by Michael on October 10th, 2025, and he was able to witness some amazing drops, including the reveal of Lifeline, one of the most popular characters in the G.I. Joe line, a pacifist by nature, but he's always there to protect the innocent and save lives. That's actually why he's there. It's always fun. It's always an interesting note that he actually does have a pistol, but he almost never uses it, only in strategical situations, which is a lot of fun. We also have Hit and Run. This character, of course, is a favorite of G.I. Joe collectors. He has a really great pack out, and it comes with a host of different accessories. And, of course, Big Lobb. That's right. Black Angus himself. That's right. We were at San Diego Comic-Con when Black Angus literally told the Hasbro G.I. Joe team that he is Big Lobb, and now realized in action figure form, Big Lobb is here. He looks freaking amazing, exactly the way he looked in the movie. We're going to get more details on him as they're slowly released, but he is a towering presence. I mean, the man literally towers over everybody. We are also included to the Night Viper, which, man, people are really excited about this particular character. I myself asked the question multiple times: how many more Vipers do we need? But apparently, we need more Vipers, more Vipers, more Vipers. Crazy. We also have a new Morat, which is kind of crazy because didn't we already have a Morat released in the line once? But this one has neon colors and actually glows, at least under certain conditions of lighting, including a black light. He looks freaking well. He looks pretty much the same as he did before, but this new version really is striking in his overall color appearance. And no full details on this one yet, but they did tease and showcase on the floor the new Arctic Hiss Tank. Now, we already know that the Hiss Tank was funded by HasLab, and the backers made it happen. But what's going to happen with this Hiss Tank? That's going to be the big question on collectors' minds. What is going to happen with this particular Arctic Hiss Tank? Is it going to be crowdfunded? Is it going to be a general release, a Hasbro Pulse only release? Time will tell, everybody. This one's going to be a bit rough. We're gonna have to find out. So, man, but no matter what, the Arctic Assault Hiss Tank looks absolutely stunning. There was also some brand new name only reveals on the G.I. Joe panel, including the Zap. The Crimson Guard female edition. So we're getting a female Crimson Guard, which is no surprise. We already have several female troopers. So it's about time we got ourselves a female Crimson Guard. We're also getting Crazy Legs in his original form with the red jumpsuit on the classic card. And we're also getting Zap. Now, Zap, I recall Zap. I just don't remember enough about him. But I think a lot of people are going to be happy about that. He does remind me of a standard infantry trooper, but obviously with a name like Zap, you know he's going to be definitely something a little bit more interesting. I have a funny feeling that is not a bazooka. It's probably something completely different. And today we had some digital render reveals, including, oh my gosh, everybody. I mean, we already have Nemesis Enforcer, Nemesis Immortal, no, Nemesis Enforcer. We have Pythona. And now we have the Cobra Guard, the Cobra La Royal freaking Guard, everybody. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. There's only one more left, right? The Globulus can't be too far behind. I am super excited the fact that we're getting the Cobra La Royal Guard. This is an army builder to the nth degree. I mean, these guys swarmed the G.I. Joe infantry. And it was amazing to see these guys in action. There he is, the Royal freaking Guard. I'm at a loss here. It's amazing. He comes with his own set of wings, very much like a Hercules beetle. His secondary helmet actually mimics a Hercules beetle. His regular helmet looks like a bee or some sort of other insect. You can attach his shoulder pauldrons to make him look even more impressive as a Hercules beetle type of heavy armored trooper. He also has side gauntlets with these wonderful, claws, or again Hercules beetle style, horns. And he has two different faces. We actually get to see for the first time the Royal Guard's face. He looks very much like, dare I say it, Cobra Commander before he actually got mutated, with the pale skin and those really deep more like gray eyes. He looks amazing. He comes with a single sidearm, which doesn't make any sense. He doesn't usually fight with sidearms. And that gigantic bludgeoning device, the actual mace that he has, which was his primary weapon in the movie. He also comes with a guard staff, which was utilized when the Joes were actually captured in the Cobra La base. The only thing he doesn't come with is the lock and key beetle, which I thought would have been nice if they included that, but we can't have everything. He looks amazing. We also have an inclusion into the G.I. Joe Hall of Fame. This is new. Apparently, the Destro, the enemy from 1983, has been inducted into the 2025 Hall of Fame. And I'm starting to wonder if that means that we will get a O-ring edition from Hasbro of Destro. which I think would be absolutely stupendous. That's amazing. So, guys, lot of great reveals, a lot of great new drops, particularly the Big Lobb wave, as well as, of course, the Arctic freaking Hiss Tank. Absolutely bonkers. More details to come in the following weeks, and I'm sure that we're going to find out way more about what's happening with G.I. Joe as things develop. We did get a good glimpse. We did get a good glimpse at the actual Hiss Tank itself, which is on the snow floor right now on New York Comic Con 2025. Thanks to our good friends over at HissTank.com, another wonderful resource for G.I. Joe news all year round. Give them everybody. I'm over the moon at this thing. Here we have, thanks to Hiss Tank, the actual reveal. They had it in a little cardboard box. And it was wonderful the way they were setting this all up with the rest of the figures. There's Lenny bringing it up. And man, this thing is huge. Very much like the original Hiss Tank itself. But this, of course, in Arctic colors. It does have the Arctic Assault Indica on the side. That pouch, which actually houses many of the additional armaments, I'm pretty sure. And, of course, the launcher. They actually have included the missile launcher on top, along with the turret. It's amazing. I mean, Lenny's not a small guy. Lenny's huge. And look at the size of this thing compared to him. It is massive. No details yet if this is going to be a general release or Hasbro Pulse exclusive. But I can tell you right now, this is probably not going to be too much cheaper than the original release. Either that or they're going for broke and really going to be a wide release on this one. So if you missed out on the original Hiss Tank a number of years ago, this is your second chance at getting a Hiss Tank. And it's amazing to me that Lenny was literally holding on to this, showing it off to photographers and people who were in the crowd. It is absolutely stunning. Number 724 for the Cobra armaments. And this thing looks amazing. Let's see if he puts it in the... There it is, an interior shot of the Hiss Tank itself. Incredible. Wow. The the seat and the Cobra Indica on the inner wall of the Hiss Tank itself is actually colored in a tan. You gotta love these guys. They're so fashionable. I love Cobra. A little bit of a close-up detail of the turret, as well as the missile attachments. And on the side, we can see that there's a new attachment for perhaps somewhere another Cobra officer can actually just hang on to. That's amazing. We can see that Lenny's actually attaching it again. So this is I believe this is a brand new attachment for the Hiss Tank, the Arctic Hiss Tank. So that's really nice. There we have the Saber missiles, looking so good. And yes, I do believe that this is probably another place where Cobra Troopers can just stand and really, give additional, I guess, like carrying options for the troopers. That's really cool. Wow, we see all three mass devices at the top. That's really neat. And I love that what's it called? That that hexagon pattern. That's I'm imagining throughout the entire texture of the Hiss Tank itself. That's amazing. I don't know if it actually serves any real purpose. Is it camouflage? I guess it's camouflage, right? In the snow. We can see some of the Cobra Arctic Vipers hanging on for a ride. There's Big Lobb. Wow, he looks amazing. He is just a mountain of a man, I got to tell you. Absolutely insane. Yeah, wonderful. Wow, look at the size. Okay, so like I said, Lenny's hands are not small. They're huge. And look at the size of Big Lobb in his hands. Just crazy. Absolutely insane. Yeah, guys. So if you want to take a look at all of the additional photos, which are available on HissTank.com, definitely head over there. We can see Lifeline right here. And he comes with a whole bunch of armaments which were not shown in the promotional photos. He's got a med kit, and it looks like a drip, a medical drip, along with a rebreather. That is so cool. Of course, he does have his one sidearm, which he carries on his chest and uses very sparingly, as I can tell. And of course, he has a backpack for radio communications for emergencies. This guy's incredible. I always loved Lifeline as a character. I thought he was really cool. Looks like he's even got a pair of handcuffs. Oh no, it's actually as I said, it's a feed drip on his arm, which he can directly hook up to somebody's arm. That's neat. I appreciate that. And like I said, he's even got a rebreather for oxygen. That is so cool. Wow, a lot of great reveals here on the show floor. There again, I think that this is the included driver with the Hiss Tank. I think it is a Snow Viper, if I'm not mistaken, but he is the Hiss Tank, Arctic Hiss Tank driver. So great stuff. He's actually going to come with the tank itself is going to come with a driver as well. Amazing. So yeah, great stuff seeing these on display at San Diego. Wow, that is a railgun. He's actually got a railgun, guys. That is incredible. So great to see these on display at New York Comic Con. I keep saying San Diego Comic Con. New York Comic Con 2025. And there's that mole rat, almost completely covered in crystals. As a matter of fact, the crystals have eaten away at his face. That is nightmarish. That is absolutely nightmarish. Oh my God, that is just crazy. I forgot his name, but there he is. So cool. I know people are yelling at me in the chat right now. And of course, there's that Night Viper. So cool. Guys, if you want to see these, definitely head over to hisstank.com. There'll be a ton of pictures there. And later on, probably this week, we'll have some photos directly on TitanToys.com, courtesy of our producer who's actually there in person and taking in all of the sights and sounds for the show.